Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana. And today I am streaming across 3 platforms. We are in my Facebook page, my business page, Junebug Creations 29. We are on YouTube at Junebug Creations 29. And we are in the May Day Hot Weekly Deals vendor event. So if you are not in here with me, then you don't have a chance to win $50 in spending money. Woohoo! So if you want that, make sure to let me know. And if you are in this group watching, thank you so much for joining me and watching. Remember, or let me just tell you, because this is my first live other than my Y on Monday, I will be giving away a lot of the things that I make. Not everything I make, and whatever I can't make, I will substitute, or whatever I can't send, I will substitute with some handmade cards. So by the end of this week, the winner of the drawing for commenting and participating on all my posts will get a stack of cards, handmade cards, that you can then send out to your friends and family for birthdays, anniversaries, sympathy, get well, just thinking of you, whatever the case may be. I'll hand you, or I'll mail you, a stack of cards. I did have a post if you played tic-tac-toe and you got a tic-tac-toe, and you can even go this week through and try and make sure you get that tic-tac-toe by doing some sort of crafty thing that's on there. If you send me your address, I will send you a handmade card. So all these things will get sent out at the end of the week. That way, if you've won a few things, I'll put it all into the same package. So just so you know that. But this is only in the May Day Hot Weekly Deals vendor event. If you are seeing me on Facebook, my business page, Junebug Creations 29, on Facebook, or in the YouTube channel, you got to come over here to the event to win these this week. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hi, Missy. You should jump over to the group so you can get your points for commenting over there. That way you can win some cards. So here is the, I was having some tech issues trying to get this all. I feel a little flustered, so let me breathe. Okay. So this is the kit we're going to tackle today, and I say tackle very lightly. It's not a hard kit, I'm sure. It's all inclusive. Everything is in the kit. All of our kits, whether it's the kit collection kits, which are these brown boxes, or whether it's a paper pumpkin kit, which can sometimes come like this, or comes polka dot. They're all inclusive. Everything comes in the kit. All you have to do is add a pair of scissors, and that's it. Now, if you are over in the group, let me just say that it is not showing comments at this time, so I can't respond to your comments, but as soon as I'm done with this live, I will respond to the comments. All right, in all 3 areas, but for those of you in the vendor event, the Hot Weekly Deals, it's not showing the comments for me for some reason. I'm not sure why it does that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Not sure. So, scissors, that's all you need. And I am sure if you're like me, you have more than one pair of scissors in the house. And if you are really like me, then you might actually have certain scissors for certain things. Let me move my picture over here, because it is in the way of the live. So then you can't see my face because the live and the number of people on is blocking it. So I'm going to move that for these lives so that you can see my face, because you don't want to just see a set of hands. All right, so scissors, that's all we need. Now I did open this. I must have opened it for a different live when I first got it. So here are the, I just lost my words. Fail-free of failure, fail-safe. Lord have mercy, I have lost my words. Here are the instructions that will keep you from failing. I'm losing my words today. I don't know what it is. So it shows you all the ingredients that are in here. back here as well, but then it's broken it down and it shows you what you need. And then it goes through the whole month and it's giving you ideas of where to put things. Now, do you have to do it exactly as they have it? No, you don't. You can do it however you want to. Am I going to do it the way they have it? Probably, just because then I don't have to think. I am not going to do all 12 pages today for you. We're just going to do a few pages so that you can see what it looks like. So it looks like January and July are the same. February and August are the same. September and March, October and April, May and November, and June and December. So there are some similar ones. I probably don't have time to do one of each, but I'll do a couple of them so you can see how quick and easy it is. There is some stamping, so this is a stamping kit. We're going to go ahead and let's see, today it's May, so we're going to go ahead and we'll do May and June for sure. Obviously June is my favorite month because, you know, I was born in it, my name's it, things like that. So what a bummer that Facebook is not showing me the comments. I wonder what I need to do to get that to show. So please do comment. Right now, go ahead and comment June is goofy if you want. It'll get you a point in the drawing. All right, so this is, you can hear it, this is a hard backed book. So this is the old one from Stampin' Up! From way back that I did. I'm trying to find the front of it. Here we go. So I just want to show you how they've come a long way. All right, so this is the old birthday calendar from Stampin' Up! And what I did, because I didn't have stamps, I just used stickers that I had, and I did it, you know, according to whatever holiday was in that month. So, but I feel like it's time to step up from this. And this one is just so beautiful. It's like really elegant. So I did ask you up above, how do you keep track of birthdays and anniversaries? And do you maybe do it digitally or do you do it on paper? I prefer on paper, and I have it hanging right here on my wall. And when I'm done with this one is going to go up on my wall. And I'm actually going to start off with it being for my team, because I want to start sending birthday cards to my team because I appreciate them and I love them and I love spending time with them. So I feel like that's what it needs to be. So I'm decided to do this for my team, and then I may switch over my other family ones from that calendar I just showed you. So the stamps are right here, and this all comes packaged in plastic so it doesn't take a chance. So here are the stamps, all right, all the months, and then we have our pretty peacock, which is really a gorgeous color. I'm going to use my larger one. And then you get an ink, no, not ink. The other thing was ink. This is a block. Give me some laughing emojis because I am just, wow. All right, so here is the block. And I'm going to go ahead and use the block today because I want to show you how you can use it, because it is not as thick as our ergonomic ones, as you can see. All right, but I want to show you, you can still use this and it's still pretty easy, and I rarely use those. All right, and then we have all these different pieces. So we have, so these are stickers. All right, these are also stickers. These are stickers, so it looks like everything is stickers, so you don't even need any glue, otherwise there would be adhesive in here. All right, and then you want to use this for your stamping. So we're going to move that out of the way. Oh, I have other things on my glass mat. All right, so we're going to start off with June and May, and so I'm going to show you what I do when I have multiple stamps like that. So I have June and May. So I'm going to do May right here, and see how I put it right on the end, not in the middle, just right on the end. And I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to pick this side up. And that way I have it on each side. And you could, you know, have it on each side here and there, or you could have 2 on this side, and then on this side you could pick up a few more. You could have the longer one in the middle. You have some choices. All right, so let's go to the instructions before I make some sort of crazy mistakes. So for May, we're going to ink it, and we're going to put it on the white, and then the colored goes behind it. So we're going to ink it on the white. We're going to do May, and we're going to, of course, use one of the short ones because that just makes the most sense, right? So we're going to ink it. And make sure you don't stick your whole block in your ink. Of course, if you're using this, you'll have this upside down and use the ink pad to ink it like that, all right? So then we're going to do May right there. Not pressing too hard, all right? Just making sure it's firm. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to ink this side. Well, I don't want this to mess up that. So I'm going to turn this around this way so that I can ink it here. But if this touches, it's not going to mess up anything, all right? So for those of you who are just popping on, let me know where you're watching from. Everybody tell me where you're watching from. That gives you more points for the drawing. I can't see any of the comments on Facebook. It is not showing me in the group any of the comments, sadly, but I will respond after this. And of course, every comment you make, you're getting points towards the drawing for getting a stack of cards from me, because obviously I'm not going to send this. So normally whatever I demonstrate, I send, but I won't be sending this full kit. Well, I don't know. I might. I could change my mind and just do a couple for you and then you finish it up. Ooh, that's something to think about. So that might be something that you get. You might. All right, let's go. So this would be January, February, April, May. So this one is May. All right, so we're going to take the May, and I'm looking right here at this. So here's the May, like that, and it's going to go on this little piece here. All right, and it's going to go like this. All right, but I don't want to stick it down on there yet because I want to make sure, to have these in place. So for May, I need one of these, and one of these. All right, let's see if we can get you zoomed in just a touch more. All right, so here's May. So we want one of these. All right. We want one of these. So these are all stickers. All right, and it looks like the blue one went first, and it goes over here like that. Ooh. And then we want this one, which is this right here, and I'm going to pull it up. It seems to be working well to pull it up from the stem versus pulling from the top, and just go slow because you can see how thin they are. All right, and we're going to do this one across here like that. Woo! And then this one kind of goes up the middle. All right, like that. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it right here. Oh my. Oh my, that is so much prettier and more. Let me show you May in here. Here's May. Nope, that's April. Here's May. All right, here's my old May. May. Just stickers and that stuff. And here's May. This is so pretty. So this is definitely going to have all my team birthdays in it. And I have another one of these, so I might consider mailing this out. I don't know yet. It's in the air as to whether I do that. But if you like it, I would suggest you get it because it's very useful to have it right there. All right, so then we're going to do June. Do I have another one of these? Actually, I'm not sure if I do have another one of these. I'll have to check. But I do know that this is absolutely beautiful. So now for June, we want one of these. And it looks like, okay, so it's got it in order. So you want to do the copper ones first. So you're going to pull those up gently. So the copper one first. It's over here like, oh, wait a second. Did I miss a page? No, there. Oh, I did. I almost put it on the wrong page. Oh, so make sure you look at where your circles are and the colors of them. I was thinking that was a little bit off. All right. So the copper there. And then we have the green. This green one. I wish I could see your comments. I trust that you're saying, hey, it looks really cool. Hey, I need that. Hey, do it as a giveaway. All right. Oh, no. Looks like that was supposed to have gone underneath. Oh, well. Now this one. All right. And line that up like that. And then we're going to put the June on what color? Well, I'm going to pick the purpley blue because, you know, it's my birth month, so I can pick whatever color I want. Oh, this time it goes like this. All right. I have a hard time lining those up. I don't know what that is about. And then we're just going to put that right across there. How pretty is that? Tell me if you like it. Tell me if it's pretty. I'll be reading the comments as soon as I get done with this. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's do January's. Let's do January's because that one looks really pretty. And then I've got the first month done, and then I know that I'm on track. All right, so let's do January. We're going to, here we go. January is right up here. All right. And I'm going to flip it over so that I don't actually accidentally mess anything up. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to pick it up with this side. Grab my ink pad. I'm going to go ahead and ink just the stamp, not the whole block. And it looks like, oh, those are shorter ones, so this one. All right. There we go. See, and I got an M over here, and so that's why you turn it so that you can't mess it up. We'll close this before I drop something in it and really mess something up. All right, so then we need, for January, we need this copper one. I love the copper. It just really sets it off. It just makes it that much more elegant, I think. All right, so we've got this one coming up the middle, like that. And then we've got this one over here on the side, like that. And it's going quite up. And it looks like they're kind of keeping the stems close together. So just keep that in mind when you're putting yours together. And then we want these leaves right here, the blue and green. And again, we're kind of keeping the stems together like that. All right, and then the January is going on the green. but I'm going to use actually the blue because I get stuck in the whole theme idea of it all, which is, you know, January's cold. So we're going to use the blue for that. And we're going to put that right here. Oh my gosh, this is so elegant. I just wish I could see your comments and find out if you're thinking the same thing I am. And look, and that's the nice thing is on this one I only had one line, but on this one I have 2 lines, so I can write the person's name and like if I know the year they were born, so that I can hit their birthdays, you know, their special birthdays, their 5 birthdays or their 10 birthdays, you know, and so I can put that, but I can still put at least 4 people's names there. So that's nice because sometimes I do have a number of people who have the same birthday, right? That happens. So let me know what you think. I'm not going to take up your whole time because it would take me a little while to do this, but you've seen it. So that's January. You've seen May and June. So beautiful, beautiful. There's also February, which uses bigger leaves, and then September and October, or March and April, that uses some other leaves and more of the copper. So beautiful, beautiful. I am loving it. Now I will post the finished product. I'll do it as a run through, kind of like a video of the different ones. I'll post that once I finish this so you can see each page up close. All right, so excuse me. Thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Even if I can't see who you are and I can't say thank you with using your name, but I do want to say thank you so much for joining me and for being here, and I look forward to seeing you on future lives, and maybe I'll figure out how to get the comments up. All right, so thanks. I'll see you again, not tomorrow, not Wednesday. We have full day of appointments, but I will be back here on Thursday for Paper Pumpkin Playdate at 11 o'clock. And then I will be here on Friday 2 times to make up for not going tomorrow. And we will have some fun with that. So check the posts out. At the end of each post, I tell you when my next live is. So I'll see you then. Thank you so much. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.